I'ma get what's in the sun. I did wait for you to give me.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Mistina here. Thank you so much for clicking this video. If it's your first time here and seeing this face for the first time, it's MistinaKinsly. I appreciate you being here and thank you so much for clicking this video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. I really highly appreciate it because you guys motivate me. We are on our way to 500 subscribers, so if you could share and like this video, that will mean so much to me because that pushes forward my content. So in this video we will be doing a soft glam for dark skin / brown skin girl. So I used a variety of drugstore products to create this look. So if you wanna look nice but on a budget, definitely keep on watching, and I'll be giving you little tips and tricks on how I make sure my face stays in place all day. Like, this is a 12-hour proof makeup look. I do this all the time and it stays intact. Also about this hair, I received this hair from London Virgin Hair. It's a deep wave hair in the lengths 26, 26, 24, 24 and a 20-inch frontal. So I installed that today as well. So if you want to see how I installed it, make sure to watch the video of it. Without any further ado, let's get straight into this video. Hello my loves, welcome back. So if you want to see exactly how I created that makeup look, make sure to watch this video up until the end so you can see exactly every step and exactly what I used to create that look. So before I start my makeup, I like to make sure my skincare is fully up to date. Actually, for now, I like to make sure I moisturize my skin properly, and I've done my skincare beforehand. So what I literally do is I like to exfoliate my skin, cleanse my skin, and also like just make sure it's prepared. Then for moisturizer, I like to go in with my QEI Plus moisturizer, which looks like this. I like my makeup to be dewy anyway, so I feel like this works out really well for me. But since I've really prepared my skin, it's really prepped and everything, so I wouldn't go in with that for now, but I've really gone with that on my skin already. Then for primer, I like to go in with my Makeup Revolution H2O Hydrate Primer, which I received from them. So this primer is amazing because I feel like if you're someone who likes a good healthy looking skin under your makeup, which radiates through your makeup, and a dewy skin, I'd say go for this primer here. It's really good. Beautiful base, guys, is the way. I can't stress enough, like, you can't be doing your makeup on a dirty skin. Like, come on now. But yeah, so as you can see, I've really got my lashes done. I feel like, you know when you get your lashes done, yeah, for some reason your makeup goes so quick. I don't know what it is. Like, I can finish my makeup in like 30 minutes, like quick. But I feel like when I've got to then stick on my lashes, that takes another 20 minutes drying and everything. So I feel like, you know, when your lashes are done, it's amazing. These lashes are done by Lashed by Astro.k on Instagram. Make sure to check her out. She's really good. She just started off, but like, she's really good, guys. But yeah, so now that the primer is set into my skin, I like to wait for like a minute or two just so it kind of really gets into the skin and starts working. Then after that, I like to then go with my foundation. I like to mix two foundations, which are my Too Faced Born This Way foundation and my L'Oreal Infallible 24 Fresh Wear foundation. So you can definitely see there's a significant change in color. I bought this one, I think it was my skin shade, which is not, so I purchased a way darker color. So I kind of like to mix these together. And the way I like to do my makeup is I like to center it in the middle first and then work my way towards my neck. When you start from here, move all the way here, it's a lot more sheer here, and you can just, it looks a lot more natural to me, in my opinion. Don't come and quote me, please, I beg. I like to go in with a little bit of this foundation here in the middle, not too much. I don't really like a full coverage. I say that now, but watch me end up with a full coverage. But I don't like a too heavy look, if that makes sense. So I like to shake this first, then put a bit here, put a bit here. If I feel like I need more later on, I will then go ahead and do it. I actually forgot a step. I like to kind of color correct my skin first. I don't go in with a red color. I like to go in with like my contour color to kind of cover up like these dark spots. So yeah, I use my L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer in the shade 342, and I use a little bit for like under my eyes and on here, so these kind of just disappear completely. Obviously it's a bit too late. I was supposed to do that before the foundation, but here I am. Blend that out like that, just to correct the dark circles, because I only learned this recently, because I used to think, oh, if you're trying to correct, or if you're trying to like obviously brighten up, use a bright foundation, but not at all. I feel like if you use a darker color, it corrects it a lot better. I would have gone in with like a setting spray, like a dewy setting spray, but obviously because I'm getting ready for a event which is going to take place a bit later on in the day, I don't like to keep it too dewy, too straight away, only because I feel like I've got oily skin, so it's kind of gonna, I don't know, it just doesn't work out. It will just get too shiny, and then correcting is going to be a whole hassle, which I'm not in the mood for, to be fair. But yeah, so I like to kind of keep it as matte as possible. You see that when I'm gonna obviously set my makeup, I'm gonna overset it so that when I get there, it's then as dewy as I would want it early on in the day, if that makes sense, to be fair. I don't drag too much of the liquid foundation towards my forehead, only a little bit. I try to kind of stay away from it really, only because I just hate the build-up that it creates around your freshly installed hair. Like, who'd want that? Nobody needs that, man. Nobody needs that. But yeah, so I literally just recorded a installation video of how I installed this hair. So if you want to know how I installed it, make sure to watch my other video. I think it will be up before this one, to be fair, so make sure to check that one out. Okay, I think I definitely want to brighten up a little bit, so I'll go back with my Too Faced in the shade Chai. I did not mention the color, did I? So I'm using the shade Chai for the Bond This Way. The L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear, I use the shade Cacao in 385. Like, center that around my eye area, my forehead area, my chin area, just to pre-brighten up before I go in with the concealer, to be fair. And because I've got individuals in, I don't like to add too much products around my like eyelid area, only because when taking off it's just a bit long. So I don't know, and I feel like, you know, when you get lashes done, it hides the dark, so I wouldn't say dark, so yeah, I say dark circles around my eye. So I don't tend to add too much anyway, so I kind of use the leftovers and just kind of swipe around it, and that will actually do it. And I feel like that's how I like my makeup to look. So next is my concealer. I like to go in with my NYX Born to Glow concealer in the shade Mahogany. So it looks like this, and I like to just kind of trace out where I kind of want to sculpt my face. I feel like from here, this is where my face is fully sculpted to a whole different person. I like to put it in my inner corners, and you'll see in a minute why I kind of put it inside. It's kind of just to kind of shape my nose a little bit. I don't like to fully contour my nose, but I feel like when I do this beforehand, I don't know, it kind of just creates a desired look I like to go for. Like, my lips don't really have much definition. I like to then go around my lips. I go around it carefully just to kind of create a desired shape and just to highlight it a bit more. I also like to do the reverse contour, where I like to add a little bit on here, and I feel like that just creates a really nice illusion for my face. A little brush like this, and to go in with the thicker ends now to kind of blend this concealer into my eye. Like I said before, when I got lashes on, I don't really like to go in too heavy into my eyelids, only because when taking off my makeup, I don't like the hassle, and use the leftovers down my nose. And I like to contour it this way, so I like to put concealer underneath my nose and then on top of my bridge. So yeah, about this event I'm going for, it is for the Ego official brand, which we all kind of know about already. So I've been invited through my management, which I feel very honored about. Like, this is huge for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, being invited for all these things, like, for me, that's a big thing. So excited for this like event. I'm not too sure what to expect, but hopefully it's good. I believe it will be good. Guys, can you tell I don't know what to talk about? I literally don't know what to talk about. So as you can see, it's almost like fully blended. So when I've gone to this point, I then like to get my sponge, fully blend it, blend there, and it's done. Like, you don't need to blend much more because I went in with that brush first. It's not as bright out as I would like to have my concealer. I'll then go in with my lighter shade and go on top of it again, but I like to just make sure that this set here is well blended, because I feel like this just creates the look. If this is messed up, girl, there's no going back from this. Literally, there's no going back from this. Then go ahead and contour my lips and the rest of my face, but I like to really focus here on my lips. I like to go in for my contour. I don't want to add too much product around my forehead area, so I'm gonna not go there. But if I was wearing like a high ponytail with my natural hair, I'd definitely contour around my forehead. But because I've just installed my hair, I don't want to do too much product around there. So I'm gonna just go ahead on my jawline, a long line there, small line there, and a small line there, just so I can tell that where I need to blend up a lot higher. But yeah, so as you can see, I don't like my contour too dark or like too cold. I like it very much more bronzy to add a lot more color to my face, which I really like, as you can tell. But yeah, so and then with the leftovers, I then go in and contour my nose. So it's not going to be too much, but it's going to be just enough. Bring that into my eyebrows as well. You can barely see it, but it's there. Do you get what I mean? Like, I don't like too much. Okay, so now after placing it everywhere, I like to then go ahead and blend it properly. You want to start off here because you've got less product now here. You want to blend upwards, softly, gently, and just blend it upwards. Okay, now that that's done and fully blended, as you can tell, I like to then go either with my NYX Born to Glow concealer in the shade Neutral Tan, or my Born This Way concealer in the shade Mocha. So either of the two, you can see that the shades are quite similar, and I then go in a corner. I then go in with my Born to Glow from NYX concealer in the shade Neutral Beige. Okay, now that I feel like it's sat on there for long enough, I don't want to stay on there for too long because then it will create a patch. So I like to start off from my forehead first, and the way I like to blend is tap and kind of move a little bit. So tap, move, type of thing. I like to squeeze my sponge and just blend upwards there, and not too hard, just stay on the same position and then just blend properly. And I go back in here, just make sure everything's blended, and then look at that. So, and I also don't go too far up my nose. I'll do that later with the leftovers. So you don't want to do that when it's like fresh. Okay, now it's just all about blending properly and just keep on dabbing until you feel like it's properly blended. I then go with my Fenty Beauty setting powder in the shade Banana. Get a little bit out there. Well, a little bit. Get this amount out there. Then go with the cover. Dab that all out. Then blow the rest away and then literally go straight. I'll kind of snatch the moment so it creases down into what I just concealed like. So in the first go, I don't go in with too much powder. Like you've seen before, I'd put a light amount so I can build up properly. Do baking all the way at the end, which you'll see in a minute. Also, you guys, don't be scared to really get into the side corners of your nose, because those need to be powdered as well, because you don't want them being shiny. My cheek area, but not fully here, but like in here, so there's no harsh demarcation between the contour and the concealer. So when this bit is done under my eye, I then go with the leftovers. It's just not, so the sponge isn't like wet now, and it isn't dry either. So I like to go into my crease area, my lid area, and kind of just slightly set that area so it doesn't crease as well, which I really like. So this is cute over powder on here. Tap it off, and I kind of just lightly go into my lids and kind of set that area as well, and then go into my eyebrows as well. So now that I've done all of that, I then go with the same sponge again, get a little bit of powder, dab it off, and then go into my smile lines to set that. I like to do that straight away because, guys, I crease on my smile lines so quickly. And I never used to have that, to be fair, and I'd see YouTubers talking about it. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? And then one day, it literally happened, like, and I just couldn't get rid of it. I just don't know what it was. So when I blend it, I kind of dab and move a little bit. So I do at the same time, kind of thing. So see how I dab and I kind of just do this, so it kind of blends into the into the next area as well. Reverse contour. Yeah, so this is what it looks like right now. This is only what I kind of let to bake for now. I tend to forget my forehead, but like the leftovers, I go into my forehead. Literally the leftovers go into my forehead with it. On my eyebrows. I don't like a shiny eyebrow, so make sure you go in there. Blushes, I like to go in with my Makeup Revolution Duo Blush face palette with Patricia Bright in the shade You Are Gold. So I like to use this, mix it with this pink one here. So I mix this orange with this pink and create my favorite blush color. This color is everything, so I go in with this brush here. This brush is from Real Techniques, and I go in there. I am not scared to go in there heavy because this, I don't know what it is, this blush is not as heavy as you'd think it would be. So grab up a little bit and literally go on there, like fully on there. So I like to keep it on the high areas on my cheek. I don't like to drag it too far down. In here, this is really pretty. I go with the pink in here. Do the same technique again, and then I like to just add color on my chin too. I literally add blush everywhere I can, like literally everywhere. Face brush and like to blend this powder out. Also make sure my whole face is set and kind of very matte. I like to go with my MAC Mineralized Face Powder in the shade Dark. Fair amount on my brush and literally start on the outer corners of my face first. So I've got my whole face with it. So now that I've done that, I like to then set my face with my setting spray from Ciate London. I love the setting spray. It kind of makes my face a lot more dewy without making it overly dewy. Do you know what I mean? Like it adds that natural radiance back to my face. So I wait like a few minutes just so that setting spray gets really taken into my skin. Then I like to go in with my Ciate London setting powder, so it's basically literally just white. I know it's a bit scary, but I feel like for my skin tone that works just okay. I know not everybody's a fan of it, but you know, I do what I like. And I like to go with my brush and go into that brown bronzy high corners of my cheekbones. I like to define that bit a little bit more, and then when I feel like all the powder's gone off the brush, and then blend it upwards just to create a higher lift of the face. Add the corners of my eyes as well upwards, just so it kind of lifts my face a lot more. And this might seem like a lot, but I don't think it is. It's like really quick and simple in my opinion. Like, well, not quick, but it's simple. It's like not too hard to follow. Then again, I don't like to fully contour on my face here, only like from these points here down my chin. I then go with my Makeup Revolution eyebrow pencil and brush my hairs upwards and kind of slightly fill it in, not too much because I just do not like how I do my own eyebrows, so I don't do too much here, but of course you can do whatever you'd like in this point. Okay, now that I've done all of that, I like to then go back and get rid of the excess powder under my eyes. As you can see, it wipes off really quickly. So I set my face for the second time. This allows my makeup to last for a lot longer, hence why I can wear it for 12 hours long. Okay, so depending on the day, for my lips, sometimes I like to use some lipstick and sometimes I like to use my light shade of concealer. Today I'm going to use my light shade of concealer only because I'm going for a nudie look. So I get like a little bit of that, get that on my bottom lip first, well actually on my top lip first, and I don't like to go up too high. I like to kind of follow my lip shape. So go like that, go like that. Okay, so guys, this might look a bit crazy, but this is where I can just play around with it until it looks the way I want it to look, and then I will then go ahead and just set it. After setting it, I then go with my clear lip gloss and just line around where I kind of contoured my lips. And I don't know, that just creates a really, really nice look on me. If you haven't tried this, definitely give it a go and let me know how it goes, to be fair. When that's all done, I like to go in with my CRT London eyeshadow palette. And I pick the shade Joan of Arc, which is this shade here, which I really, really like, and I kind of get a little bit of that, tap it off, and just go into the, not the crease, but just above my crease, so literally just go in there, to be fair. To kind of just add colour to my eyelids, just so it doesn't look too boring. And this palette is so gorgeous, like, it's really, really pretty, so I love it. I really love it. Like, it's really pretty. Like, a pretty palette always makes one happy. Like, it always makes me happy. Get my Makeup Revolution Slick Flick eyeliner, where I then kind of add some dots to my face. It's not compulsory. I just like to do this only because it just looks good. And that's it, so that's the look. But yeah, one sec, let me just get my hair ready. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. This is literally my go-to soft glam whenever I've got anywhere to go to. This is my safest option because I just know how to do it so well. But yeah, so this is everything. All the makeup I've used will be in the description down below if you've missed anything. But literally love this look. I feel like this look can never go wrong. Really like it. Also make sure to subscribe if you are a new person on my video. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye bye.